Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jill and I enjoy sharing different beauties, tips, tricks, reviews, and more here on my channel. So thanks so much for joining me today. So it's been a couple minutes since I've done a little bit longer video. So today I wanted to feature another product that I've been wanting to try for a while. It's the Kat Von D, or KVD now as it's transferred companies. And it is the Good Apple Foundation. So I've been looking at this for a while and I came across this one that I found in TJ Maxx. So they actually retail about $38 for the foundation. But as you can see, I found one for $14.99. Now the selection was not huge there, so I'm a little hesitant about this light color. I picked up Light 018 and I'm going to give it a try today to see what it's all about. But I really wanted to share this with people that have really dry skin like I do and give you a good coverage test. So what I'm going to do is apply this. I'm going to apply it with a sponge, and I'm also going to apply it with my brush on different sides of the face so you can see the coverage. Those of you that follow my channel know that my skin is very dry, and I also have rosacea, which are these red areas and stuff you can see here. I'm going to get closer today. I don't have anything on but my regular moisturizer and cleansing. So I really wanted to try this product without having a primer or anything on today for this particular test. So once I get it on, we're going to look at the coverage, and then I'm also going to do a follow-up in a couple hours, which for you will be mere seconds, to see how it lasted through the day. Because I really wanted to give a good honest opinion about these foundations. If you have dry skin like me, you probably noticed that, hey, it might go on great and it might look amazing for a little while, but throughout the day, it'll start to really cake and ball up with different foundations. Not all, but some that I've tried. So I've been curious about this one and was just waiting for the right time and the right price point to grab it and give it a try. So let's see what you guys think about this. And if you are enjoying my videos, please consider like and subscribing. It really helps me build my channel. And I am getting closer and closer to my goal, my first goal of 1,000 subscribers. So if you wouldn't mind, if you do enjoy watching, please like and click these videos and subscribe. Okay, so let's get started.
Okay, as you can see, it comes in a nice clear case. And it is a pretty light color. It's pretty easy to put together and to open. It's Light 018. And this is the Good Apple Balm from KVD. So I'm going to take a slightly damp beauty blender and just take a little bit off the top. As you can see, it shows a little bit lighter underneath the surface. And I'm just going to blot this in all over my skin. And as you can tell, I didn't put a whole lot on the blender just yet. But as you can see, it is already starting to cover some of that red. So I would definitely say the coverage is pretty good so far. Let's get this all blended in here. This is a vegan product. It's got a lot of good things in it for your skin. It also comes in about 40 different shades, so I kind of lucked out when I just found this one on the shelf at TJ Maxx. Not too bad of a color match. And the price point for these are about $38. So as you can see, I'm just doing the half of my face here, and you can definitely see it's covering up the red and giving me a more natural skin tone color. Now I'm being careful here to try not to hit my red lipstick, because we definitely don't want to be dragging that through the rest of my face. But as I mentioned again, make sure that your beauty blender is a little slightly damp in order for it to work properly on your face. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend the rest of this here. It is really lightweight. You would think for the coverage of it that it would be really thick and heavy on the skin, but it's really not. So far it's feeling pretty nice. So I'm going to do a little close-up here so you can see that side versus the other side, and it really did take a lot of the red out of my skin. So I am already pretty happy about that.
Okay, as you can see, if you remember, I put the Beauty Blender on this side and the brush on this side. And I really feel like the brush picked up a lot of product, even though I just slightly dabbed it in. And I think the coverage is slightly different. I think it's a little heavier on this side than that side, but overall pretty good coverage. I am going to just add a little bit of blush on top of this to pull the look together. So there you go. I have the completed look with my blush, which actually went over it pretty nice and smooth. Now remember, I did not powder or anything for the foundation this time and no primer because I wanted to do a true test of how this holds up throughout the day. So I'm going to go ahead and start my day. Right now it is about 11:03, if you can see that. So I will be back in a few hours to review how this turns out. Y'all let me know what you think so far with the color and all. I don't think I did too terrible with the matching. I think it goes fairly decently with my skin. Like I said, this was the only light option there and I wanted to give it a try. So curious to see how it does without the day, and I will be back here really quickly and show you how it lasted throughout the day and give you my final thoughts. Okay, I'm doing a follow-up on today's wear test that I started about 11 o'clock this morning, and right now it's just about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, just turned 4 o'clock, so right around the 5-hour mark or so that I've had this on. But take into account that I've been cleaning, running errands, and so forth in the Florida heat. So this is a pretty good test of a few hours to see how it held up. And I also have had to reapply my lipstick at all either, which is from Besame, so also a great brand to check out. But I just wanted to show you, I left everything the same. So I used the beauty sponge on this side, if you remember this morning, and then I used a brush on this side. I left everything exactly the same. As a reminder, there is no primer underneath this foundation. So I'm gonna get you a little bit closer so you can see. I feel like the Beauty Blender actually filled in a little bit better. If you're looking at where I put it on with the brush, if you can look closely there, you can see how it sits a little bit more because it wasn't like fully blended in. Plus I did not put a powder or anything to finish over it. But I really like the Beauty Blender side, if I can say that without tongue twisting. So that would definitely be my preferred way to do it. But as dry as my skin is, I don't feel like the cakiness is as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I was afraid it was just gonna suck all of it in and I'd have those patches that come up sometimes when I try certain foundations. But overall, I'm actually pretty happy with the product. It feels really nice and lightweight. Even though it has a really strong coverage, it really doesn't feel like that on your face, if that makes sense. And like, you know, even when you rub your finger through it, it's real lightweight and you can do little touch-ups. I have not touched up anything. This is my makeup over the last 5 hours. So not too bad for the Florida heat. So overall, I would say, yeah, probably a thumbs up for this foundation. I will probably use it again. And I may do future makeovers where I go ahead and use it with a primer and also put the powder over top and a finishing spray to see if that makes any difference in coverage or not. So it's really a preference. You could actually apply it with your fingers as well if you'd like. But I really think the blender had a nice, decent coverage there. You can definitely tell the difference of how it sits on the skin. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, please click like and subscribe. I have a lot more to bring you guys. My daughter is graduating soon and she's going to be going off to college. So I should have a lot more time to be focusing on videos and so forth. So as always, I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day and thank you again so much for watching.